Hi, dear cricket fans. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. Unfortunately, it's not. I had gone for a small outing, so I couldn't really make it. Sorry, dear cricket fans, I couldn't come back. Well, today I'm there with a preview of the third match of the Tri Series between India and India and Sri Lanka. Now, this is the first match that India is going to be playing in this Tri Series in Dambulla against Sri Lanka, because after the Test matches, this will be a different ball game for sure. And the other thing is that India are the ones who are the underdogs right now. Underdogs in the sense, basically, they have not really got a victory. In fact, Sri Lanka has one victory, New Zealand have one victory. Sri Lanka chased under lights and won against New Zealand comfortably. So basically, barring the for the bonus point that they really made a real push, but they couldn't really get on there. So India are the ones who have to really get the points now on the table. And for India, getting the points on the table, yes, that is a big question. But what is more worrying is that the bowling attack is again going to be brittle, because Ashish Nehra, who is the prime strike bowler, is going to be missing most probably. But again, he's a doubtful starter. Ishan Sharma comes in, and there is no, as we know that there is no Gautam Gambhir. So basically, the bowling reserves look poor, and Sri Lanka look absolutely full of confidence with their the way they have been playing, with the bowling, batting, fielding, everything has been going on, clicking on well for them. Well, so India basically would be looking out for a very good start from Virendra Sehwag, and maybe it could be yes, Dinesh Karthik, as you know, he would be opening the innings with Virendra Sehwag in the absence of Gambhir. And well, Virendra Sehwag has failed in that match, but again, Virendra Sehwag. One reckons that he has been in some pink of form, man of the series against Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka, so in the Test series. For Virendra Sehwag, it doesn't matter, the tests are one day, so if Virendra Sehwag can really get into that punishing form that he was in the Test matches against Sri Lanka, that would be sounding some alarm bells for Sri Lanka there. And Dinesh Karthik, well, he needs to get on, he needs to really get on and give some good support, solid support to Virendra Sehwag. He has been looking good, but basically getting out. Rohit Sharma. Now, Rohit Sharma, it would be a big chance for him to really make it good, because now I would say that he's not been able to get into some good form. He has been failing, so it's high time that Rohit Sharma gets into some form. Virat Kohli, well, he is one of a very wonderfully talented players, and he would like to come to the party as well. And then Mahendra Singh Dhoni with his captaincy, wicket keeping, and how he is batting too, would be a big asset. And then Suresh Raina, another. So India has that. I mean, the number six is Suresh Raina, who can really slog the ball and can also play a very basically it's something which really suits him, the one day games. Ravindra Jadeja, well, again, he has to bowl well, and he also has to bat, so basically he has to perform the all-round job to perfection now. Praveen Kumar, well, Praveen Kumar is the one for which India would look for a breakthrough now, because he seems the ball, and Dambulla should be the wicket which Praveen Kumar should definitely love. Yes, he can move the ball. He did that against New Zealand too. India got them on the rack, but then the 190 run partnership floored everything out. And then Ishan Sharma coming back after that injury would like to put up a good performance. And then the spinners, Pragyan Oja. Pragyan Oja, well, it depends on how he has been bowling well, definitely bowled very well in the test matches. But now he has to really, really get on, because Harbhajan Singh is not just Pragyan Oja has to really nullify that. And Ashish Nehra, well, if Ashish Nehra, then Munaf Patel might take his place. Munaf Patel might also find this pace pitch to his liking, because the ball won't come easier to the bat. So definitely that would be something that he would Munaf Patel would definitely relish. Well, very quickly to wrap it up here, Sri Lanka, well, Upul Taranga and Telugu Nidilshan would be running to go there in some good form. Upul Taranga is coming back on a very good knock. Telugu Nidilshan is looking aggressive, but he has to really go on. Kumar Sangakkara has been batting well. Miley Javed has been with some good form. Angelo Matthews has to show his all-round capabilities. Tilan Samaraveera was in some good nick. Chamara Kapugadra, his fielding has been good. Tisra Pereira or Chamara Kapugadra, again, that's a toss-up there. Surya into the right arm off spinner has been very, very impressive, for no doubt about that. Lasith Malinga, as usual, is very, very his concoction, his mix of deliveries really says it all. And then the spinners, Ajanta Mendes and Rangana, whether it's going to be Rangana or Ajanta Mendes, my bet would be it will be Ajanta Mendes probably. Nuvan Kulashekara, well, he the other day he really seamed the ball very well, absolutely seamed the ball very well, and actually had the New Zealand opening batsman struggling to get the ball off the square, and they did well to actually restrict New Zealand to a score of 192. In fact, they played a lead role. In fact, it was Kulashekara was moving the ball both ways, troubling the batsman no end. It's nothing much to really talk on, dear cricket fans. That's it. I mean, I wouldn't really go the whole hog today. It looks like it's going to be a very good match, but for India, they have to really get on here and actually eke out a win. It's very important that India gets a win, because if India is going to lose this match, it becomes doubly difficult for them, because after that Sri Lanka will play New Zealand at Dambulla, then Sri Lanka meet India at Sri Lanka versus New Zealand at Dambulla, and Sri Lanka versus India at Dambulla. And in the end, analysis becomes a bit more tough. But Sri Lanka and New Zealand would be breathing free. But if India lose this, that would put one team absolutely ahead of the race here. So all in all, we are looking out for a good third match of the Tri Series. The Tri Series has been interesting, with India bowled out for 88, and then New Zealand losing to Sri Lanka, with Sri Lanka showing how you can chase it under lights. Obviously, knowing the conditions well, and Kumar Sangakkara has been mentioning that in his post-match conference, that any team which can bat under lights on this particular ground and win should be a very good team. Well, there's no doubt about it. And let me see whether it's possible for me to share any of the cricketing news, because I have some space left here. So it might be a good idea to see whether I can share some cricket news coming my way very quickly. Let me see, what do I have. I hear that England, for their next test, the third test, are going to name an unchanged team for the third N Power test, which is going to be starting at the Oval. And some unfortunate news for Pakistan, with Zulkarnain Haider, who on his debut made a very impressive 88. Is a doubtful starter for the third test because of a fractured, I was told he has a fractured finger, very unfortunate. And Hampshire have beaten, let me just look into it and tell you, dear cricket fans, as I have some time to cover here. I'm just waiting for it, dear cricket fans. Hampshire beat Somerset by basically 173 for 5 Hampshire. Mackenzie made 52. Irvine 44 not out. Beat Somerset 173 for 6. Keith Wheater was the only one who got some resistance with 71. So Hampshire actually have they have secured the French Provident T20. So basically they won the French Provident T20 matches. They have the one-day international matches there. So basically it's a 2020 final. It was at the Rose Bowl. It was played between Hampshire and Somerset. So Hampshire are the T20 French Provident T20 champions in England. Other than that, let me see, dear cricket fans, what else can I share with you? I also hear that USA, United States of America, thrashed Tanzania by 10 wickets in that qualifiers there. And besides that, dear cricket fans, I don't have much to really talk on today. I think I should be ending my Cricket Happenings show right now. Thanks for your company, dear cricket fans. This is Ram signing off. Thank you.